Hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Hello Doc, hello Poo Poo. How are you feeling today, Doc? Hopefully better than yesterday. I am feeling good, I would say, because the weather's getting better and I'm a warm weather person. I love warm weather. In bed again, uh-oh. But you did go to work today, Doc. Yeah, Poo Poo also, I played Night Rain with him and Krez, and he didn't sound well either, so I feel like it's basically hanging in the air right now. But thankfully I feel good. Oh, you dumbass. You're such a dumbass. But anyway, I'm happy that I don't, because I am good enough to stream and everything, because this game, The Case of the Golden Idol, I'm really excited for it. It is such a fun game for me personally. I didn't expect it at all. I had basically zero expectations. I saw it somewhere. It was probably on sale, so I got it, and now, yeah, now it's so fun. I'm going to do a recap of the previous thing that we did. Hey Michael, how are you? Well, we're not doing a barbecue anyway, because I was like, that's a little bit too short notice. So we'll see what the weather is in 2 weeks. Let me see. Noticed that the desktop audio was a little bit, the game audio was a little bit too high last time. So I'm going to lower the volume a bit compared to last time. This should be better compared, because my voice was basically as loud as the music, I would say. Ooh, that's awesome, Michael. Okay, to recap, we have an expedition thing here where we have Albert Klausi. Apparently that's the father, and they wanted to get the golden idol. He would get only money. He would get money and the idol, but he betrayed him, so basically he got everything. So now the next part, let me see, there, return to scenario selection. This is his son. His son inherited the idol, but he was researching it over here, but he fell from his horse and he died. Then, well, what is his name again? Sebastian Cloudsea, his son. So the next scenario is the inheritance. So basically there were 3 people who had a inheritance, which is his brother Edmund Cloudsea. No, 4. Edmund Cloudsea, Rose over here, Peter, which is the widow of his other sister, and Willard Wright. We don't know who this is exactly. He inherited the golden idol, and Edmund inherited the research. Rose inherited the mansion and everything. Peter basically didn't inherit anything. He is in debt, so he tried with the stable boys over here to steal the golden idol for money. But yeah, one of the stable boys was set on fire. So that is interesting. He had spontaneous combustion, so the idol apparently has some powers. So now, next chapter. So Willard stayed overnight in this place and got murdered. He actually got murdered by where is Ash Blair, but his true name is David. So he is the associate, we saw him in the last scene before, of Edmund, because he has the research and he stole the golden idol and framed this guy, Robert Redruth, which is in the wanted poster. But the problem is with this, he is actually illiterate. Like, here's the wanted poster. So yeah, like the associate of Edmund got the Golden Idol. So now, let me see. The next scenario, Edmund invited people over for dinner, but Edmund is also a politician and he has a lot of enemies. So during the dinner, he actually was a target for murder by Lucia, who is secretly working for a different society. Herezo, yes. The Dark Steward is a secret society. And they poisoned the tonic. Unfortunately, Rose also wanted tonic. So another part of the family, so the sister, died. Yeah, Herezo, yes. Then, the last scenario that I did at the end of the other stream. Oh. Yeah, we already know that. I clicked on the other thing by accident. So, Edmund was doing research on the Golden Idol in a secret shed, basically. And he found out that the Golden Idol can revive things, basically. This is a rotten apple, and he used it on this apple, who was also rotten. And it became fresh again. So he needed a dead body. So he actually asked David again if he could provide a corpse that is not completely rotten. So he hired a few henchmen over here, but they betrayed them. So instead of bringing a corpse, they brought an empty coffin. They clobbered David and wanted to steal whatever because Edmund is rich. But Edmund was hiding here because they tried to break in, and activated the idol to explode a vase. So these guys got hit, and that is basically what happened so far. And now we're entering a new scenario, and it already looked quite sneaky, so I'm assuming that we now will figure out what is happening with that secret society. The Ascent. Chapter 3, The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Let's see. I feel like the audio is still quite high, so let me do this. Is the audio better this way? Let's see. So we're outside of a secret underground thing with a lot of, yes, cult things. Oh, this clue has been added to the thinking panel. I assume that we need to figure out who's who. Oh, there are empty slots. The Ritual of Blank with the people. Yes. There's barely an audio here. Well, when I... Is this better? Because last stream, like, I exported my video and the video was like, my voice was barely noticeable. Is this better? So we have an area here. Okay. So we have another area. So we have 4 areas. I think this guy... Oh no, this is a person that we don't know. So everybody's wearing masks, so we're not sure who's who. Okay, let's do these. Oh. Sure. He has symbols on his back over here. Yeah. Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Okay. He has with him a loaded pistol. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there. Oh, wait, let me grab David. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. WK. We don't know who WK is yet. Ash Blair. Yep, tobacco. To David Goran for reliable service from EC. Is that David? He didn't look like David. Hey, children, stop! A coil of rope. A shabby formal coat. That's what David usually wears. And a dagger. Okay, let me see. That should just be David, right? This guy. Two or fewer, so yeah, it's not David. He didn't look like David, so... There are track marks here who snuck up to him and... put him here. Oh, David is probably faking. Like, David took a costume. This is a cult member, and David stole his costume. Okay. Yeah, then, like, he went like that. Oh, no. Like... Someone went here, and now they're taking the pathway to here. Okay. So we have Dark Hands, the Proud Beasts. Oh, these are the different cults. And the Water Snakes. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Okay. Masters. I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, which is probably the Golden Idol. And with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. So that's what happened in the last scene. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Goran. Yep, there he is again. And a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. So did Edmund die? I am forced... because, like, the little animation showed, like, telling David, the police telling David that Edmund died. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. Okay. And we know Walter Keane of this letter. WK. Oh wait, I didn't explore this yet. Okay, yeah, the different hats. Loaded pistol, sword. Clean new coat, yeah. So this is a different David. It's not David Goran, that's why it was two or fewer. This is a different David. Who works for Walter Keane. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, and initiate. Okay, let's do the small room here first. Okay. Sure. That's a fish. Oh, and it has 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Sure. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Okay, so he earned a mark. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measure to resolve the fate of these individuals. If brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trials, he will join ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the Rites of the Brotherhood, Council of Masters. Okay, so this guy will be a proud beast, basically. I have signaled the Gryphon who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Okay. Inception. One must endure the tests. Sure. Transition. You must endure the test of this. Evaluation. You must endure the test of whatever this is. So administered by Proud Speed Steward, then administered by Water Snake Master, administered by Dark Hand Steward or Master. And then admission, you must endure the test of whatever this is, administered by any Master. Okay. So this guy over here, he is a newer guy. He is a initiate from the Dark Hands. Okay. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for any absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor and cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government's dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitiana to recover from my still dire wounds. I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young, resourceful gentleman who I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against my villains, but turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts, of course not yet close to our skills. I finally recovered the plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the order. I vouch him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. Walter Keane. May the Gryphon awaken. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Illuminate Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual of Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that, on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me afterwards to be expelled from our brotherhood. Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay. So this guy is probably Lazarus. So I'm just putting that in for now. Yeah, and we don't know yet which like things it belongs to. Well, these should be the Proud Beasts. Or is it like, this is Proud Beast, and then we need to see if this is a Master, Steward, or an Initiate. Well, the things can only be done with a Master, the ritual. Where was the ritual stuff again? How the rituals are performed. Oh, here. Yeah. So I think he is a master with his code, and he should be a proud beast because of the things he is holding. So now we go to this room. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, included deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Okay. So this is basically the drinking. The challenging. Yeah. Because he's drinking barefoot and he drank barefoot and he died. So one of the challengers died. One of them, either the defender or the accuser, died. So it is the ritual of well, ritual of poison. Well, is it the ritual of poison? Not really. This is admission. Or is it evaluation? Wait, is it evaluation? Let me check. We don't know. I feel like it's an evaluation. Oh, we'll see. Oh, squabble. Ritual of squabble. There we go. Ritual of squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. Okay. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Okay. Required decorations of the hall. The Grim Reaper, the never-thinking teacher, the feeder of mouse. Okay. Ritual of conflict. Oh, we don't... The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the hall. The never-ending teacher. The keeper of treasures and the mirror of the soul. So we need to check what they are wearing. Basically. Because... like this is a cane, a sword, and a teapot. Basically. Well, we'll see. Because there's more even. The ritual of dispute. Only stewards or higher can be defender or accuser. The scepter must be borne by a water snake master. The required decorations of the hall, the keeper of treasures, never tiring teacher, and the Grim Reaper. Ritual of discord. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by Darkhand Master. Speaker of the blind, the Grim Reaper, keeper of treasures. I feel like they have it with them or something. Tray with a small unknown vial. Are the ruby rings just people who are in the order? I'm assuming these are water snakes, by the way. These two. Cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are mostly empty. Okay. A silver tankard with some red wine in it. Yes. Yeah, I feel like the rubies are like a sign of people from the order. Ceremonial sword. And a scepter. And a ruby ring. Man in the mask is not breathing. Hey, baby. And a ruby ring. Okay, so we need to figure out what kind of symbols they are wearing, basically. Because now we have all the clues. So blank blank was blank to a blank ritual. He, along with blank blank, ambushed blank 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 blank, posing blank blank as blank 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 to blank blank with a blank which blank had no blank. Blank 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 the other blank and died. Meanwhile, blank blank passed the blank ritual to become blank blank. Okay. So we still need to figure out what masks. So we know that this is a beast. The scepter must be borne by a dark hand master. So we know dark hand. A water snake master. Any initiate. Okay, yeah, we need to figure out the ropes. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. So the sword is not being held. Just a sec. I have troubles with my allergies. My nose is itching for some reason. Okay, so... we know the rope stuff. So we know that this should be a master. Because the thing of admission can be only administered by a master. So, by any master. And this one can be by a Proud Beast steward. So, let me see. So this is a beast. We have, again, Proud Beast, Dark Hand, Water Snake. So this is a beast hand. The beast hand is holding a sword. So let's see what kind of ritual it is. Born by Dark Hand, so this is not it. Any initiate, we need to figure out what the robe is, because this should be the master. We don't know if these are these robes yet. And these robes. So these robes should be master as well, right? Since this guy is a master. Well, do we know if this is actually admission? It should be. We don't know what test this is, though. Or is it because of... We do know what test this is. We need to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's house. Right? But we don't know what these symbols mean yet. Well, maybe fish. Maybe it means fish. So it can still be that. This might be time. So I still think it's admission. And the dude moves very slowly like a snail. What is this, though? What would that be? Because we're basing this on already thinking was evaluation, but we don't know. Oh, this is snail. This is snail. This dude looks like a snail. So let's assume that that is snail. Then it's this or this. So what would this be? He doesn't have a mouth. Would this be fire or time? And then we have this. Like, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? What this would mean? I assume that this, like I said, means snail, and this means fish. Water. So, because of the thing on his back, he looks like a snail. I still think it's admission. I don't know what the star means. Like I said, we basically have 2 options, and 2 options are valid, is the thing. Because the snail is both here, and he should be a Proud Beast steward. So why would that be fire, or why would this be time? I don't see fire in this. I don't also really see time in this, but... Let me see. Sure, earn a hint. Oh, interesting. Who's John? Well, we know that it's Pipsqueak over here. Edmund is over here. Interesting. If you want to do a hint. This is Pip. Hey, Blakey Blake. This should be Mary. This should be Peter, the dick. We have a fan. We have a watch. We have Rose over here. Then we have the pipe. A tankard. Which one is Maurice? Again, the one who's playing here. This and this is John. Good job, my friend. Now go select a hint of your taking. That's interesting. The ritual downstairs. Yes. Who eats without a mouth? I don't know, dumbass. Who carries the house on their back? Yes, we know. That's a snail. Who eats without a mouth? What's the home of the fish? What? Lonely. Oh, that is fire. Who wears a green coat in the summer but goes naked in the winter? Who eats what? Who wears a green coat in the summer? Oh, tree. That's a tree, right? A green coat in the summer but goes naked in the winter is a tree. What is the home of a fish? Okay. That's cute though if you want a clue. So we have snail, yes. And we have fire. Oh, the home of the thing is water. No. The home of fish is water, yes. And the one who goes naked, well, is like wearing stuff in green in the summer. And goes naked in the winter is a tree. Aw, that's cute. I like this. I get it now. Holy shit, that's smart. I'm not smart, but that is smart. So this is the ritual of... Okay. That's really cool. The ritual of Inception. Proudby Steward. So he's a steward. Inception. Where's Inception? So he is a proud beast. Steward. Yay! Okay. So that's where we start. Yes. So then that means this is Steward's thing. Okay. So this is again a proud beast, but we don't know what he is yet. We know he is a steward. Okay. Okay. So we know he is a steward, so that means it can't be this because it's an initiate. Any dark hand the sword must be born by any dark hand. This guy is not a dark hand, he's a beast, proud beast. So it's not one of these. Born by any... Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. accuser was born by any initiate. Oh, we don't know that. We don't know if he's an initiate or not. Then the scepter must be by Water Snake Master. Okay. These were different things, so it's... we don't know yet. The House of the Accuser and Defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by a Dark Hand Master. We don't know yet. Yes, Speaker to the Blind, the Grim Reaper. Oh, we have the Grim Reaper here. So we know that there's a Grim Reaper at least. Of the decorations. Let me see. The House of Accuser and the Defender must stand behind their brothers. They're not standing behind him because he's standing behind, but he's standing behind him. So I don't think it's that. One. This should be, like, casted out. And this should be casted out. So it's either conflict or this one, but this one is the only one that has the Grim Reaper. So it should be dispute. Yeah, it should be dispute because I don't see a mirror. Like, I'm assuming that it would be... or is this a mirror of the soul? No, the Grim Reaper has the thing. But what is the treasure then and stuff? The Keeper of Treasures might be this. A key. Keeper of Treasures. The Never-Ending Teacher. Is that just a giant book like this? Yeah, the only difference between these two, Never Tiring Teacher. Never Tiring Teacher, so that means a book, because it never gets tired. Keeper of Treasure is probably the key, and the Mirror of the Soul. The Keeper of Treasures, Never Tiring Teacher, and the Grim Reaper. Yeah, this has to be it. Basically. So, it's the Ritual of Dispute. It should be the Ritual of Dispute. The Ritual of Dispute. So, we are just going to read the Ritual of Dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be Defender and Accuser. The scepter must be borne by a Water Snake Master. So, we now know that this guy is a Water Snake. That means this guy is a Dark Hand. Oh, oops. I was holding transition. These are Dark Hands. And Water Snake. And that should be a steward as well, because of the robe, so he's a steward. Because he wears the same robe as this guy. And then we have the rule. Only stewards or higher rank. Okay, so we don't know. Oh wait, must be worn by a Water Snake Master. So these guys are masters. And then these guys should be... where is it? Initiates. Fewer slots are incorrect. Okay. It should be dispute. Let me switch this and see what happens. Yeah, exactly. So it is 100% dispute. And these are correct, so we know that the ropes... Oh, wait. Wait. Let me do this first. So, water snake. Oh. And then we have dark hand. We have steward. We know that. We confirmed that here. And we check if this is initiate or master, but it should be like that. Yeah, exactly. So what did I do wrong? Water snake initiate. Yep. Dark hand. Steward. Yes. Dark hand. Oh wait, no, yeah, dark hand steward, dark hand initiate. Water snake steward. Yes. Proud beast master. Water snake master. What am I doing wrong? Water snake. Yes. Master. Yes. You're steward, right? Yeah, these are stewards. They are water snakes. Water snake, water snake. Dark hand. Dark hand, yes. Proud beast, yes. Water snake, yes. So, he's an initiate. He's a steward. He's a steward. He's an initiate. Master. I don't get it. What did I do wrong? Yes, there is an imposter. Oh, wait. Because... this guy was a proud beast. Initiate. He's a proud beast initiate. So is he then? Let me check. But who is he? Well, let's do proud beast. Or do I actually have to figure out his name? Or do I do proud beast? David. David. Proud beast. No, okay. Oh, sorry, Dark Hand. Yes, yes, sorry. He's Dark Hand. Why did I do Proud Beast? Dark Hand. Dark Hand, Dark Hand, Dark Hand. Here, Dark Hand. Steward. No, I really need to have his name, I guess. Oh no, Dark Hand Initiate, sorry. Dark Hand Initiate. There, okay, thank you. So the Dark Hand Initiate is fake. There we go. Yeah, because the Dark, thank you, Doc. The Dark Initiate is fake. And we know that David was infiltrating them. So, yeah. Okay. Now we have to figure out... So someone... Walter Keane... I guess. Who's Walter Keane, though? David can follow our plan. We should be there at least. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. WK. Who's Walter Keane? Oh. Do I know him from a previous thing? Yeah. This is Walter Keane. So Walter Keane and Goran are working together now. Basically. And Walter was the one talking about the, yeah, Walter got challenged. Because here, Jeffrey Sinclair challenged him. Exactly, so... I don't know who this is though. Okay, but now let's do the thinking again. So, Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with Walter, Walter Keane. He along, yes, thank you, Doc, with David, ambushed the Dark Hand Initiate. Then David, and he actually has the wine, so he knew already what the outcome was, posing as the Dark Hand Initiate. Which had no poison. Which cup had no poison. Was signaled to well, Walter with a what? Which cup had no poison? Ooh, we need to figure that out still. Well, this should be Jeffrey Sinclair then. Drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception ritual to become a Proud Beast Initiate. Okay, so we need to figure out how he signaled him which cup had poison. How did he do that? How did he... Is it with... Well, we'll see. Okay, yeah, with the tankard itself. Okay, so we did everything. So, Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along David Goran... Oh wait, let me do this first. Okay. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. Yes. With the tankard, yeah? I'm not sure. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. Yeah, because like he's having the tankard, so maybe he did something, like left or right. But I think it's just because he had no other thing with him except for the tankard. That's a bit strange. I agree. But yeah, Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Goran, I don't know since when they became friends, ambushed Darkhand Initiate. David Goran, posing as Darkhand Initiate, signaled to Walter Keane with a tankard which cup had no poison. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hertz passed the Inception ritual to become Proud Beast Initiate. So yeah, so these. Okay. I don't know why he become a Proud Beast though, because like this guy, Walter Keane, is the one who recommended Lazarus, but he is a finger dude and not a beast. So I don't know why he turned into a beast, but it's fine. Yes, I don't know what's happening here. Chapter 3, The Ascent, the crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Okay. Someone is being crowned for some reason. Oh. Okay, so oh, someone died in the corner there. Someone had a mask. What is this, by the way? Because, why is this eyeball yellow? Oh, because of the, yeah. Okay, so what do we have? We have a thing outside of the lighthouse. We have lighthouse stuff and more lighthouse stuff. Okay, 3 things. Well, let's start on top. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse. Not locked. Okay. Did someone fall? By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Koch. Okay. The door is locked from the inside. Okay. Yeah, he fell. The man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. The arm appears to be broken. Yes. Again, those rings are just that they're initiates. Water Snake Master. Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams that I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud Beast Master. Okay. Sure. Master. What was the... This is the thing again. Steward. And these are initiates. I think, yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot of walking back and forth with different shoes. Oh, I have to look at which shoes are which. Okay. Do you still bear feetsies, I guess, or something? He has spores. And do I need to figure out whose feetsies belong to who? Oh no, not yet. Okay. What an honor to experience such an historical event. We ring. Okay, so we know the time. Protocol in an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Location: the lighthouse on a gull islet near the Horn of Godhead. Time: noon. Present: Lord Angus D, Lord Alistair Koch, who died, Dr. James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, and Mr. Lazarus Hertz. Yeah, these are now the people. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not access work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master. Yeah, I thought he was the attorney that we saw in the second part. Yeah, he's just called Water Beast Master. Okay. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the Court of Directions at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let's discuss the alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Both of his legs appear to be broken. He has a flute. Here, I thought I brought back your staff. Oh, Gryphon Reborn. Why do they have all those hats? A golden snuff box filled with opium powder, sure. What? Oh, this is where the golden idol is like inside here now. And it can breathe. Like this is a golden idol like holder, I guess. Golden idol enclosed within the handle of an ornament cane. Oh yeah, the golden idol is part of a cane, I guess. And it is increase something. Ruby ring. Dear Master McBain. These threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offended me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Blank blank. Yeah, the increase something. When he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, it grants him the powers to demonstrate a miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well as, in your hands as his. Sincerely, Darkhand Steward. Okay. And thus Gryphon Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Okay. Okay, so he is is he a leader or something? Ah! Okay. Kneel before Gryphon Reborn. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. Yeah, he is the new guy. He is Lazarus. After the decrease something input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Yeah, it takes the air, I would say. Save the notice. Yeah, exactly. So decrease then increase, right? No, increase and decrease, whatever. It's in the previous one. The water works better, but the effect not as convincing. Therefore, blank blank. Main challenge is ensuing my balance when holding into the idol. Practice is paramount. Okay, so let me quickly check. What those things mean exactly. Yeah, increase. Air. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was air. I just wasn't sure. Rules. Gryphon Rebirth. One who claims to be Gryphon Reborn must perform a miracle. Okay, if someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. Okay. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Okay, so we know that it is... Claimant is crowned as Gryphon Reborn. So he is now the god, basically. That was an actual miracle, unbelievable. So there is a Gryphon Reborn. So that's their god, basically, a heavy seal. I'm just removing all the reds. A heavy wooden oars. Well, he just has a golden idol. It is a, It wasn't a miracle. Oh, he has the other half. This dude. He just knows how to use the thing. Okay, history. In, Chronicles of Gryphon Rebirth. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord, Harrington, demonstrated flying, jumped off a cliff to his death. Okay. In 1756, Proud Beastmaster Lord Pletsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. Okay. In 1764, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain produced a homunculus as well. In 1771, Proud Beastmaster Lord White carried out the hypnosis on the servant. Lord Angus MacBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay. So the Lord is just... This Angus dude is the super dude. Or something. So let's see what we have. Lots of dudes. Okay, we know this is Keen. Lazarus. So, okay, let's see. Blank, 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 blank. The blank, using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of blank. And become blank, blank. Blank, 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 blank. The blank afterwards. This resulted in blank, blank's death from a blank, blank. Okay. People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Oh yeah, sorry, thank you. Blank blank blackmailed blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle ritual of blank. Yeah, so he... People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Okay, and we have feetsies. And these are feetsies. So, someone went there, someone went back, and then they went there. Yeah, and this is a tip of this thing. So he had the thing last. So I assume he had it first because he has to perform the miracle first. Lazarus. He was the one who, like, performed the miracle. But he knows how to use the thing. Let me actually... it is on. And it is blue. It is on increase air. And it is blue. It's a magical artifact hidden on his cane. When performing, when you press a small lever on the handle of the cane, it grants in powers to demonstrate the miracle. He can't. Because you need to, he didn't do the rules. Like, he input the following glyphs. But he has a rule over here that upon pulling trigger, if it is meaningful, the idol will perform an intended action on the target. It can see this. If the eye is red, it's ready for the input, and it will return to blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform this input, and it will turn red afterwards. And that is why they think he's a miracle worker, because he did not know that this glyph needs to be changed. So what were the rules again? Yeah. He performed a miracle. And no one can repeat a miracle. And everything falls. We said they are not wearing masks. So he is now the Gryphon Reborn. Basically. But we need to see how he died and who the fuck everybody is, actually. Because we have no idea right now. I think he is actually the... yeah, he's Maker at least. His last name is Maker. And I think he is the same dude as this. Yeah, Nicholas. There we go. He's Nicholas Maker. So, Nicholas. How did we come up on Nicholas, though? Oh, yeah, Nicholas Maker, there. Lazarus Hearst is in here. That is now the new dude. Dr. James Turner. Well, we know Walter Keane. Is this Walter Keane? How does Walter Keane look like again? I'm cheating. Walter Keane has a green thing on. He has a green thing on and he looks like... this. So it has to be him. This has to be Walter Keane. Okay. Or the Snake Master. Your friend. As the doctor can remind you so. They don't have anything with them. Dear Master McBain. He's Lazarus, he's not McBain. Go. Pass a small lever. Yeah, this is just a 7. We know that stuff, right? Yeah, that's just... yes. Water works better, but no... Okay, but what other clues do we have? Because we know this. Trapdoor is unlocked. And the thing is closed from the inside. So did he try flying? Or are they like doing something like... Did they try to fly? Yeah, we still don't know those three. Miracle of flying, right? Because of... Let me think. We have to check also about this. Because I think Walter Keane has... Oh shit. Walter Keane... Oh. I pressed buttons. But Walter Keane is the one who's holding it right now. So how do we figure out who the rest is? Because I don't see the... thing. Oh, he died from a wound head. Head wound. Head wound, not wound head. I feel like they tried to do the miracle of flying, if you look at it. Because he couldn't repeat it, he died. And he set it on air. So basically, air was already trapped inside the thing. Inside the cane. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, main challenge is assuring my balance when holding the idol. Yeah, I've practiced at Paramount, so I feel like because he practiced flying basically, and someone tried to repeat it. This guy. And he fell. Because he tried to repeat the thing. So... demonstrate the miracle of flying. And become the Elden Lord. Oh. Yeah, we don't know, Lazarus Hurst jumped with from okay, so let's see. Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse using the idol. Well, cane, but idol to demonstrate miracle flying and become the reborn. Blank blank jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. Jumped from the lighthouse afterwards resulted in the death. Okay, so we know that. We just don't know who blank blank is. So let's go back with the clues again. No. Dear friend, we still don't know. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing. Yeah, we don't know who that is. We don't know who this is. Or do I have to look back? Like, did we see everybody? I don't recognize this dude. So... no. These threats, no. The Word of Snake Brother Makers, director of the... Do not go to official channels for your credentials as an attorney. JT, James Turner. So who's the director of the Seven Seas Company? Oh wait, Dr. James Turner. Dr. James Turner. So who's the doctor? You're the lawyer. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. I do not assess work applications. Okay. So, such as doctor. I don't know yet. Master McBain. I'm not sure. I assume that is Master McBain because this guy, Walter Keane, has been threatened to but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had the opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. Yeah, so this should be McBain. So, I would say, McBain. And then should be Angus McBain, right? Because of the... this. Angus McBain, yeah. So he should be Angus McBain. Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane because he is a thief. How to find... to find out how Lazarus yes, exactly. Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hertz would perform the miracle ritual of flying. Okay. So we also know that he had it in his hands. And he died, so we give it back. Exactly. So Angus McBain also jumped from the lighthouse, resulted in his death. There. Okay, good. When Lazarus Hertz jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Gryphon reborn. He seized the stuff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol, and it did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Exactly. But we need to figure out who these two people are. I'm not sure how, though. Like, I can just do this. Basically, put that in, but... One, two, three... Yeah. Your guard the Empire, Alistair. Yeah, we don't know who that is, though. Which clue would figure out that which one is a doctor and which one is a general? Because of his thing? I don't know. We'll see. No. Why though? Why? Why is he Alistair Koch and why is he James Turner? That I don't understand. Yes, we have those feetsies, but why? How would we figure out who is who with these two? They don't have anything in their hands, like in their inventory. The feetsies wouldn't say anything to me, only like who went back and forth, like grabbing that thing, but it just made sense because he has it in his hands. He used it in the beginning and he died. I didn't need the feetsies for it. So I don't know how you would figure that out. I really don't know how. No? I got it though, but I don't like that I couldn't figure out why. Who is who with these two. I will look up a guide later to see why these two are these two. Well, let me do that now actually, since we're here anyway. Let me see. Explanations, yes. Where are we? We are this one, right? Okay. Crowning celebration, that one. Okay. So, what is the explanation? Deduction, 3 identities we can do right away. They're from from the previous cases. Yep, exactly. Walter Keane and Nicholas Maker. That is true. That leaves us with Lord Alexander McBain and Alistair Koch and Dr. James Turner. Exactly. We have another reference to Dr. the Green Sealed Letter of the dead body, which refers to a seat alongside the court of directors. Yes. Nicholas also has a blue sealed letter from the dark. Oh, okay. That's why we needed to look at the seals of the letters. The man on the left is carrying a heavy seal, signed with Sun, but actually looking at backwards would stamp on something that actually says 7. This is fairly compelling that this is James Turner. Okay. Yes. Examining everyone's shoes reveals footprints leading back to Lazarus Hertz. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay. Let's just go back to scenario selection. Chapter 3, The Ascent, the interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Well. Oops. Who was the doctor again? James Turner. And that is you, right? Yeah, okay. So what do we have here? We have a house with all kinds of people. Oh, and the outside of the house. Well, let's see. New Order Party, London Gazetteer, May 11, 1792. Who will be the next Prime Minister? Election results. New Order Party, moderates or the loyalists. Okay. New Order Party have the most MPs. But it is clear that two older parties will form a coalition. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hertz and his party in the opposition. Okay, so they are. Lazarus is in the New Order Party, the Overlord, the Elden Lord. Oh shit, math. Math, chess. I have no idea. Help. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. Sure. Unfinished cricket match on a grass field. Chrysanthemum bushes. Rose bushes. Have we been here? Oh, that's the same. What's this then? Oh, that's also the same. Okay. Tea house, chess house, cafe field, library, salon. Are we doing clue? Flower beds, fountain. Okay. Seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay. Sure. Psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms, spotty onion, an illusion of unity, which universe increased appetite, hiccups, black poppy, sleepiness, white of eyes, and a pink tint, Lemurian lichen, hyper concentration on one thing, that sounds like ADHD, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, red berry, surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching and aggression. Okay, sure. Why? A full glass of sherry. An almost empty glass of sherry. A fallen bottle of sherry. Sure! Okay, let's look at the dead person. Boomerang? Oh shit. Did someone get killed by a boomerang? Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. This man is not breathing and has a vertical wound on his forehead. Okay. Oh god, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate. I must ask you to follow me. Constable Noel Arthur Faulkner, sure. Holy shit! That's the test. Okay, he's the detective. Let's do that later. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Okay. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Important things. Oh, he's so stoned. Ha, Leopold. Your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Yes, he's a part of the thing. Dr. Scalpel, yep. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Oh yeah, his button is missing. Dear friend, now the elections are over, please join me for James Turner. Yeah, okay. Well, let's fill in James Turner immediately, because we know who that is. Why do I not have James Turner yet? This is outrageous. I thought we were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemmer and provoke a conflict. Did they just like try to lie to the opposition? He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies, dear friend. At one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am a weekend of drinks at my manor, and Prince from 11th Clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence. Yes. I hope the host did not notice me. He was leaning over the eye-patched gentleman. Poundstone slate seal. Spicy smelling ornamental box. Why is there an aboriginal here? Or something. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might... Oh, because we're in Australia. You know, you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. The Prince, yeah, okay. It's the same thing. What are you clutching? Oh, the button. Yes. Okay, well, you're Arthur, then. Location of each suspect where the body was found. We are doing Clue. Oh no. Ooh. I still don't know what this exactly is though. Oh, the seals. Okay. The butler did it. Okay. Let's start with James. Yes, I know his last name, Turner. He drank the glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until alarm was raised. As master of the house, he led the interrogation of... Yeah. But how do I get his last name? Everybody's red, right? Yeah, so I have to do it like this. Leopold had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, he saw Lemurian observing him through the glass door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep, woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay. Gideon played croquet with Urgin this morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Urgin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair Koch lecture the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house and set the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay, now we have the thing. James Turner. Your coach. Was it Alistair? I don't have you yet. Slightly different to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Well, he looks young. So Bell. And you must be arrogant because of the language. In the morning, he practiced chess and the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Okay. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and set the butler away. They played together and was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Okay. Claims that planted pruned all morning by Chrysanthemum Butch saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved the rose bush. From there, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at noon. Continued his work until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So, that's the butler, right? Hill should be the butler. And he's the how's it called, gardener. Billiam. So you're Billiam. And you're Hill. Because the butler raised the alarm. Served Lord Arthur in the chest house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry that he, Lord Leopold, had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Okay. So his name is Podrick then. Yeah, Podrick. And you're Spade. Okay. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Had awoken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then he saw the deceased lying in the salon. He was woken up by Lord Leopold. Let me check. Lord Leopold. Let me see. What were the things again? Where everybody was, where the body was found. Okay, so we have a lot of things to do here. What was his first name again, Koch? Because do I have everything? Everything is red, so I should have. Yeah, Alistair. Alistair. Do I have Alistair? Oh, here. Okay, yeah, we just need to read everything through again. We have a few of them, at least. That is very much a throwback, yeah. Blank blank is the victim. The blank is the murder weapon. Okay, so the thing that we have most... Because he was found at the salon. Yes. Let's start over again. I had a glass of sherry with James in the library. We don't know who James is yet, right? Oh no, we know. That is, yes, James Turner. He became drowsy as while falling asleep. He saw Lemurian. The Lemurian. Woke up, found the butler on the floor, asleep. Yes, woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon extracting the weapon, deduced that Lemurian was the murderer. Yeah, because of the thing. Of the... This. The boomerang. Okay. Gideon. Played croquet. Got bored and went to the house, Rick tea house. Again, drew his attention to his interesting design of the chess house. So let's find out who Gideon is. That should be Belle then. Thomas Turner. Because he was with him. Where's Gideon? Because Ergin was with Gideon. Played croquet, drank tea, drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Master Turner. Come to the chess house and sent the butler away just as Ergin was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So is he then at the chess house when the alarm was set? We don't know Ergin's last name yet. He had a glass of sour sherry and with Blanchard in the library. So that's Leopold, right? Yeah, Blanchard. Oh shit, we don't know who Leopold is yet. But we know it's Leopold Blanchard. Oh, he is alive, so that's what we know. Playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. So he and Alistair were in the... thing. Yeah, that's a servant, and that's a servant. So, you have to be Leopold. Who's the murder victim then? Valentine Augustus then? We don't... Oh, Patu. That guy's name is Patu. Right? Let me confirm. Actually, interesting. No. Dear Prince. Member of the Patu clan. Yeah. Oh, is that his... Wait. Ergin Patu. There. Okay. But how did I know the Valentine stuff? How did I get the Valentine stuff? Not from that. Not from that. Not from that. How do I know Valentine? Oh, here. Yeah, Valentine. Leader Valentine. Leader, either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader. Yeah, so he was killed because he might have become the prime minister. But I still don't know his first name then. Exactly. I don't know his last name. First name. I don't know his first name. Oh wait, it's Valentine. Is he then Augustus? How did I find out Augustus? Where did I see Augustus? I want to see where I... Where the fuck did I find Augustus? Not here. Where the fuck did I see Augustus? Leopold Patu. Treasures. I hope the host did not notice when he was leaning over this did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping iPad's gentleman? How did I find out his name? I can stand it. Where did I... Augustus! Where did I find your name? I just want to find out where. I found your name. He's just chilling over there. Is Augustus somewhere here? Oh, here. Okay, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. So he was at the roses, basically. Well, flower bed. Gardener. Early in the morning, blank blank in the blank and blank a blank. Meanwhile, in the blank, blank 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 and blank a Lemurian blank from the blank. In the blank at around noon, blank 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 and blank the blank on him to blank blank blank. I guess to frame. I'm pretty sure he didn't do shit. Because this guy... well, is it? Was killed by that savage? Well, is he the opposition? People Blanchard. Yeah, so they're framing him and the other opposition leader so that they can take over. So it is the button. So he was at the flower beds, yeah. Where was the butler? Can you call me if I don't send message in chat later about starting exam? Okay. Ooh, but now the difficult part. This is fine. But now the difficult part. So now we have to go through all the testimony again. Leopold. Who was Leopold again? Oh, that's Blanchard, okay. Let's start with Gideon. Because he played croquet, got bored, drew his attention to design of the chess house, saw them lecture the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house and sent the butler away just as Ergin was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and returned shortly afterwards. Well, does that mean they were staying at the chess house, basically? And was he just chilling with the chess house with him? So where was the butler again? He fainted somewhere, so... Butler is... this guy, right? Okay, entering the library, take away glasses. And found Lord Leopold asleep. Was woken by Lord Leopold. Okay, so he was at the library. The butler. He's the doctor. And that is James. Drank sherry. Yes, went to the chess house. Yes, ordered the butler to clean up the library. Yes, spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair. So he was at chess house as well. I'm not sure if he was still at the chess house though. And Alistair in the morning. Okay, so he was at the chess house as well. Everybody's just at the chess house, chilling. And Alistair's the general, so... Everybody's chilling at the chess house. Where was Leopold? Leopold was sleeping somewhere. Had a glass of sherry, falling asleep, saw Lily Murray observing through the glass door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up, the butler entered the salon and found the body. Upon expecting the weapon... Well, then, like, that I don't understand. What does that mean we was at the salon? I assume so. Or was he at the library? Like... Two or fewer, okay. Let me check this. Yeah, exactly. So we know that his salon is correct. So I'm doubting between these two. The prince and the deuce. Everybody's at the chess house, so let me check. Well, he didn't say much. He just says, yes, Mr. Bell's correct. Chess house, just remarking the beauty of the chess house. So Lord and returned shortly afterwards. So we don't know where Lord Alistair went. And drew attention to the interesting design. So. Or is it that they were still at the tea house? Both of them were at the tea house. And they could see everything. There. They were both at the tea house and they could see everything. Okay. But how did the murder happen? Because we're still not sure how the murder happened. Because the only one, like everybody has a, how is it called? A, witness, basically. Except for, like, he was working, he was sleeping, they were together. They were together, so the only one was him, but this guy also came back. He went on and back. So did the general murder him because he saw Gideon, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So they are vouching for each other because they belong in the same, like, Illuminati stuff. Illuminati stuff. Who did he saw return again? Lord Alistair. Yeah, so I think he is the murderer. They framed him. But the murder weapon is still the boomerang. He still... I didn't see his body move. So... he was found at the salon, and he was found by this guy, who they are trying to frame. Exactly. I don't know why he suddenly had the boomerang. Maybe he just had one, like, for himself, because he does in his house have stuff. Oh! There we go. I'm dumb. So, he got murdered by this boomerang. And he did not have that on him. So he got murdered by the boomerang. And he tried to frame the Leopold so that they can take over the Illuminati world. So, early morning. A Lemurian prince. Oh. From the... Oh, this is going to be complicated. Shush, dog! Did you already know this? Around the afternoon. This is just... I have no idea what to do with that left part, though. Planted the button on him to frame. In the salon around noon. Augustus Valentine was killed by this guy. In the salon around noon, Alistair Koch killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold. Yes. Okay. A Lemurian boomerang. Boomerang. From the frame, right? No, I can only do Is it just from the salon? Wait, where are we? Yeah, we are at the salon. Because I can't save from the wall or anything because I don't have a gray thing. The only gray things that I have is this. And this. Meanwhile, in the... early in the morning, I don't know what this is. This is just too much for me. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 and blank, a Lemurian. Yeah, I know, but meanwhile, in the... blank, blank. They plot it, basically. Because they were in the chess house. And just oh, this is difficult. Early in the morning. Is this where they are talking about the sherry part? Or are they talking about them playing, drinking tea? Or are they talking about, like, the... like here. I'm not sure who they are talking about. A glass of sherry. Yes. Oh, is it the sherry? So that he is asleep, knowing that he is there. Drugged. Because, yeah, he was in the morning. Who was he drinking? I think it was Turner, right? Leopold had a glass of sherry with James. Wait, that's weird though. No, Leopold. Yeah, no, that's true. With James Turner. So James Turner drugged him in the library and stole a button. That's how he had the button. Meanwhile, in the chess house, James Turner, blank, and Alistair Koch, and blank. A Lemurian boomerang from the salon. In the salon at around noon, Alistair Koch killed August Valentine, planted the button. Yes. To frame him. Exactly, but this is a bit weird to me. Meanwhile, in the chess house, they are plotting, basically. Yeah, how do you say that? like they grabbed the Lemurian boomerang. I'm not sure how to say these things over here. Basically, Didn't Alistair also drug someone? No, it was James, I think. Because, let me check Alistair. Because Leopold said he had a glass of sherry with James, so James Turner. And then, no. So, he was just at the thing the entire time at the chess house. So he sent the butler away, he gave the button to Alistair, and then, like, apparently he went out and came back. According to Gideon's here. So he's the one who did the murder. And planned it. He's the one who did it. We know that from this as well. He's the only one who, like, went away and came back. Looking at the testimony of Gideon. He saw leave the chess house, yeah. Only Alistair, not Turner. But I don't know what words I need to use for this. Like, it needs to be blue words. I don't think so, because it had nothing says that the butler drank something. Here, Master arrived, instructed him to dispose of spoiled sherry. Well, I think he was poisoned on accident. He needed to clean up the sherry. Like here, this master arrived and dispose of spoiled sherry and go assist. Upon entering the library, he saw the glasses and he found the dude asleep. And when he was cleaning, I think he fell asleep because of that. I think that's why, well, he says his weak heart, but he might be just because he was doing the, like he was cleaning up the sherry. But I don't think he was poisoned on, sleeping on purpose. But this is still, like, I have these. Let me see if I'm missing a word. Because it needs to be blue. These are all red. So red means that I already clicked on everything, basically. So I should not miss any words. Here also everything is red, so I'm not missing words. Yeah, exactly. I have everything. Sorry, yeah, that is also the case. So I'm missing those two words. In the new network, planted, yeah. Meanwhile, in the something. I don't know. I need to look this up. Meanwhile, drugged, and... Yeah, and then this. Stole? But it's weird. Let me just look it up. Deduction. Yeah, we know those things. We all know the identities, we know that. Now when the body was found, yes, we know that. We still require information to fill the events. There seemed to have been something else going on besides murder and besides none of the testimonies mentioned. Killing Augustus, and someone is obviously lying, yes. James claims to drank a sour sherry in the library, yes, that lines up. And became drowsy, he fell asleep. He mentioned seeing the Lemurian observing through the glass door. Yeah, because they were at the tea party. And the croquet is just outside of the library. Well, they went croquet first and then tea. This lines up with Williams, yes. Planting all morning, yes. Yes. For Alistair, it says practice chess this morning. Educating the butler, yes. He found Alistair and the butler, that's true. James says he ordered the butler to clean up the library, playing chess. Gideon and Alistair confirmed that James came. Gideon also mentions an interesting detail, yup. Alistair left the chess house and returned shortly afterwards. Oh wait, and Alistair says was very sure a close to winning game, but if you actually look at the board at the chess house, white and black all have 10 pieces, and each and neither side is remotely close to even jack. I know, yes. While this was going on, Podrick entered the library and found him asleep, yes. Lines up with Leopold. He woke the butler, which Podrick confirms, yes, he did. From the dialogue, James believes to have been a ruse by Leopold to frame 2. Yep. We mostly cover the testimony now. William's testimony moves the rose bush in the afternoon, saw Augustus leaving the fountain at around noon. There's reason, no doubt about him. The bush circulates visibility. Examining body shows a note that says, listen, apologies for shouting match yesterday. Let's continue the discussion at noon. Ah. So they were doing stuff at the fountain first. So if you look at the testimony of the gardener at the afternoon, we saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain. He saw him leaving the fountain. So he went from the fountain back. And, like the victim, basically. Right? Yes. And then he was... Then that letter was... Leo, yeah. So he met up with Leo. Well, he wanted to meet Leo, but Leo was asleep. So that's why he only see Augustus. Well, in the fountain is weird though. In the fountain? Well, we'll see. Deduction part 2. Both tints to their eyes, yup. Psychoactive plant, the black poppy. Oh yeah. So we also see this. The black puppy sleepiness, white eyes get pink tints. Well, we see that here. So yes, he definitely fell asleep. He as well. They both were basically drugged by the sheriff. Maybe during cleanup, he was like, sip. Basically, didn't tell anybody. We're only... Wait, Lemurian, Ergen shows he's carrying a brown slate seal making form. You can see the 12 on shells, but at closer inspection there are only 11 seals, and none of them is what you're holding. Mean one of Ergen's possession must have been stolen. Okay. However, Gideon never mentions Ergen leaving, nor did he fall asleep. However, you look at him closely, he's blinking rather rapidly. Okay. Oh, that's why he, Oh yeah, he's blinking rapidly. So this guy basically said during the testimony shortly afterwards, but the blinking stuff has loss of time. And he was constantly mentioning certain things. He was constantly mentioning the chess house design multiple times, yeah. Okay. But then what is this? I just need to see. Meanwhile, the teen house, drugged. Ergen. Okay, so it's just the only thing that like happened is this guy stole a seal from the salon. That's the only thing. That's what they are aiming at here. Meanwhile, at the tea house, I don't know why they want that. Meanwhile, at the tea house, I don't know why this is important though. Drugged. This dude. Maybe because of the... drug uses? I don't know. That one is weird to me, this one. Okay. So, Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Okay, yeah. So, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen Petu drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. Why that is important, I don't know, but yeah. Like, he drugged him with that stuff. So he could steal something. Basically, that's the reason why. But also, maybe that's why his mind is foggy and set, like, or hyper-focused. I have no idea. But also track of time loss. Okay. In the salon at around noon, Alistair Koch killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Okay. Like I said, the middle part was a bit weird, but the rest was fine. That was deductible. Oh, well, let's watch this. You have proven that I can trust you. Here's the Brotherhood artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate how it works. I set it to take the heat from this cup of water. Yes. Then I changed the symbols and used the idol to give the heat to something else. Yeah, makes sense. But there is so much more the idol can do. Okay. Okay. So these are the endings, I would say. Chapter 4, The New Order, The Triumph of Order. Oh, oops. I pressed the wrong button again. Sure. Oh, sure. They're winning. The evil men are winning. So I only have two things, I would say. Blank, blank have passed, blank. Order party has seized power during a tribunal. Blank, blank is judged to have the largest blank deduction in all tribunal history to execute his punishment. Blank was used on him and he lost blank, blank, blank and died. Yes. Sure. Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. Hope the process is not painful. Tribunal is a farce. Spread lies. In my pure love, merely lust. What do I know about true art? What? I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God wrath. Well, you're the dude. A thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas. I can't click on Nicholas. I'd wager you feel the new regime towards your diligence now, so tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about the fourth virtue breach, your beloved brother. Okay, citizen Nicholas Maker. Yes. Can I click on that? Birth year 1757. Occupation record keeper of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience labeled minus. Labeled protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Oh no, that is bad. Minus took a double-length lunch break in the office. No. Plus, loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party. Plus 10 merit, so plus 4. Sure. Yeah, I know him. Poor bugger. I've never seen such merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. What is he doing? An Albion Frank banknote? Well, this is the dude again. This is David. Yeah, David Goran. Birth year 1752. Occupation enforcer of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Minus had a secret compartment in his office locker. I would say big minus, but okay. Minus denied the existence of the secret compartment. Exactly. Plus loyal service in low ranking position to the Order Party. Plus 10 merit. Okay. Sure. Remember the second virtue? Sure. Remember the third virtue? Sure. Who's this? Man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. Prince of Dusk. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. I do not make that error. When you know my name, just look at my face. Yeah, this is Edmund. What is Edmund doing here? Oh, are they reviving Edmund? I hope they're reviving Edmund. Oh, I don't have to do I don't have to do names, apparently. This should be Edmund. That is music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions, as we are arbiters of order and must never violate the first virtue. A bunch of Albion Frank banknotes. Okay, Dr. James Turner, birthday 44-7, occupation arbiter of the Order Party. History of the infraction and obedience. Drank full bottle of brandy at a picnic. That's fine. Kept a book legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Sure. Loyal service to the order party in highest ranking position plus 20. Okay, sure. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from the party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and has breached one of your virtues. Sure, Toby. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. So the fourth virtue is keep no secrets or something. Dear Arbiter Koch, I am writing you to inform you that our regiment colonel, I don't know, was seen with another officer wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. You shall not cheat. Dr. Alistair Koch, birth year 1745, arbiter of the order party, a history of infraction and obedience, slapped a sergeant in anger. I mean, is that wrong? Listen to marching music in his manner. I mean, loyal service to the order party, highest ranking plus 11. Okay, we still have a thing here though. Oh, let me actually do this first. Vanger Quinn. As his clue, okay, claimed he has no wife, has a painting depicting a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending with a neighbor's wife. Okay. Do we need to see what they are guilty of? I have not discovered things. Okay. Okay. Exactly, lies and stuff. Oh yeah, I can put in points there. Plus and minus. Okay. Shit, I need to do. Okay, culprit Walter Keane, birth year 1758, flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention, wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, claimed he had not betrayed the High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance, expelled from party of order. Okay. Culprit Lothar Richards, birth year 1735. Oh, Lothar, you're back again. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Got angry during questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Lothar! Lothar, you drunk, angry fuck! Okay, revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive descent daughter Mary and her husband Peter, evaluated as plus 15 merit. Apparently, Josh Bailey, 1755, left his work at a tannery early, drank excessive amounts. Oh yeah, this is the bartender. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with indecent offer, denied 4 times during questioning that he has done these acts. Okay. Count Forrest Webb, birth year 1750. Charges has not held a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle helping a servant clean it. Okay, so possesses 15 books kept in his private library. How dare you possess 15 books in your private library? Expressed his willingness to donate his castle to the party. Oh yeah, 200 merit, sure. And then Gideon Bell. Yes, that's the young dude. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. I know, blue, right? Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance of the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Okay. So we need to figure out what people's merit are, I guess. Okay. 4 maxims of virtue. Yes. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit. Yes. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Okay, so they do have kind of evidence. Silence! I will perform your function as much as required. It is paramount to ensure the order in our new society. Okay, I'm not sure what this is in right now in this position. Increase something. Let me check. What was it again? Circle thing. Increase matter. Oh, is that the explosion? We'll see. Okay, but... Or is it increase matter because they are trying to revive the dude? Yeah, but we have the idol. We have some brown liquid labeled brandy and a bottle labeled opium. Sure. Invoice. Blackbrook Farm. 3 pounds of butter, 25 pence. Delivery 6 pence. Total cost 29 pence. Sure. Oh, you dirty. Yes. Portrait of Gideon Bell painted. Yes. Violin. Yes. A book titled Stories. A book titled Autumn Tales. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storying no more than this. The London Gazetteer, since the year 1792, when it gained majority in the parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refused to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst announced that in 2 months the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Okay, I am honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Okay. There are worse jobs than this one. Thank God, tobacco is not considered as indulgence. A bit boring though, too bad literature is forbidden. Oh, that's why the books are bad. Okay. Okay. And we need to figure out what the merits are. Oh no, I need to math. That's music to my ears out there, but do control your emotions. We arbiters must never violate the first... Is it emotions? Is the first virtue emotions? And the fourth one truth? I feel like this is emotions. And this should be truth. Since we have everything, we can now just look at everything again. So tribunals opened, each culprit charges evaluated, merit change is calculated. Yes. spread lies and that my pure love is merely lust. Do you even know about true art? Well, art is forbidden. Yeah, this is sloth. Let me see. Second virtue is sloth, I would say. And then that one is like lust, maybe? Or indulgence. That's the thing. Is it lust or indulgence? Like, that's the thing. This is a bit difficult for me. I felt it in my bones. I should have drunk less. Well, drinking is then also an indulgence, right? Like, this is lust, I think, then. Well, is lust then a part of this? Yeah, something fashion is not allowed. This is a difficult one for me. Left this work. Like, no work is also sloth. Is music also then indulgence? Or is that emotions? Is it like that, basically? And literature, basically. Let me check again. Thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. Is it yeah, indulgence. Too bad. A bit boring, too bad literature is forbidden. Yeah, literature is not indulgence, right? Is the thing. Lies, secrets. This should be untidiness. Okay, baby. Good luck. I don't know which part is with which, and what does merit mean? Merit and moderation, like... You cannot have enough boners. Or is emotions fashion? Like, that is, like, this is how you would interpret things, is the problem. But fashion can be emotion, but it can also be indulgence. You know, that's a bit... That's a bit weird to me. Like, I don't know what is considered what. And that is the thing that is weird to me. Because that is just, like I said, what you consider as. Let me see if I fill something in. If I just randomly fill some stuff in. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I only have to do the top. I was thinking like I said, what is like, because she says there are worse jobs than this one. Tainted God tobacco is considered an indulgence, a bit boring too, but literature is forbidding. So is that indulgence? Like, because, or is all literature, no, all literature would be punished because it says excessive blank, at work blank, vulgar, so blank, and all lies, secrets, and I think all literature is punished because it says too bad literature is forbidden. So that means literature is in all. Secrets and lies, I assume that is everything like that. And then we need to do the excessive stuff. And vulgar. Is it vulgar fashion? Because you have to dress in a certain way? I believe I didn't push any... I mean, they look like fashionable, lusty fucks or something. Let's see. Clint has no wife has painting depicting a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favorite teapot out of anger. Was observed spending... Well, for work, I would say untidiness and mistakes will be punished. What else will be punished at work? All lies, secrets, and literature, I would say. Vulgar? What is vulgar? Lust? Yes. Is it vulgar art? Or vulgar music? Or is music punished? Wait, is music at work punished? I don't know. Is all music just banned? I don't know. Or is it secrets because he was keeping secrets in his, like this dude kept secrets in his office locker. So is all music banned? Excessive souls, yes. I don't know. I think I'm going to look this up. Unless anybody else has an idea. This one is a bit weird to me. Okay, let's see this. Moderation. Excessive... Okay. So the first one is moderation, apparently. So we can't have excessive emotions. We can't have excessive lust, I guess. Like I said, this one is a bit weird. Beauty? Oh, you can't, so you need to be, like, okay. Oh, it's not even, the second virtue apparently is diligence. Mistakes. Sorry. Sloth. Yeah, this one is just a bit weird to me. Like, what to put in what? So yeah, you need to be diligent because you cannot be, like, I was thinking the sins in some things. Like, sloth is a sin, of course. And untidiness, sloth, and mistakes make sense. Yeah, I was correct with literature, lies, and secrets. Excessive emotions, yes. Lust, yep. And indulgence, apparently, in whatever. And beauty, like, we need to be, you can't have vulgar fashion, art, or lusting about things, apparently. So, excessive emotions. Oh no, music, of course. Music. You can also, you need to do pretty music. Pretty music. Emotions, lust, and indulgence. So yeah, that one was a bit weird to me. Blank have passed since the order parties his power during a tribunal blank. Judge, they have the largest blank deduction in all tribunal history to execute his punishments. Blank was used on him and he lost blank and died. Sure. So we now need to figure out how much people received in merit. So we need to figure out what the people already have points. So we need to write things down. Holy shit, this one hurts my brain. How much would be? So, drank a full bottle of brandy at picnic. So this guy, James, let me see, brandy is, indulgence. No, what is it? Brandy is, yeah, indulgence, I would say. So moderation. Moderation and yes, moderation and truth. He has a moderation and truth one, right? Oh yeah, because he's not allowed to have books. Yeah. So that is first virtue, fourth virtue, plus 20 is plus 12. Okay. So this guy is the first virtue and the third virtue. Alistair has the first virtue and the third virtue because music. Because that is emotions and music. And he has plus 20 is plus 11. So he is 11. He's just an overlord, yes. And he has untidiness plus untidiness again, because these are work related, both of them. Both of them should be work related. Because I see, like here, double length lunch break. In the office, I don't think that's indulgence, right? Indulgence in whatever. So I think, since he has a +4, the second one should be -3. Because he has double of the same. So this is Nicholas. Nicholas has 2 times second virtue plus 10 is 4. So that means the second virtue is -3 because he has 2 ones. Let me know if I can math, so please let me know what I'm thinking is correct. Yeah, diligence. More than 3 shillings. Okay, whatever. Okay. And this guy had a secret compartment and denied the existence of a secret compartment. And he has +8. He has 2 secrets. Basically. Well, he lied. He had a secret and he lied. He had a secret. And he lied. So both is the 4th virtue. So he had the 4th virtue. Oh, wait. This is David. He had 2 times 4th virtue plus 10, and he has +8. So that means the 4th virtue is -1. So, since James has a 4th virtue and a 1st virtue, let me see. Yeah, James has a 1st virtue and a 4th virtue. Since 1st virtue is 1, the first should be -7 then. So the yeah, so the first virtue. No, don't do that, bot. Is seven. And okay, let me actually put this in because I'm losing stuff. -7, -1, What did I say about the diligence one? So the second virtue, what did I say about the second virtue? Ah! Second virtue is -3, exactly. The second virtue is -3. And, let me see. Nicholas. No, Alistair. First and third. And he has 11 left, so that should be 2. Holy shit, I can math, people! I hate it! So now, I need to write this down. 1 is 7. 2 is 3. Wait, I'll do this. 2 is 3. 3 is 2. 4 is 1. Okay! We're doing this! Holy shit! Okay, so now we do this. Claimed he has the wife. That's a lie. So that is my 1. Has a painting. One, 3. No, 1. 2. Yeah, that's beauty. 3 is beauty. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3. Broke his wife. That's anger. That's 10. Observe spending a night with neighborhood's wife. That is also 7, right? So 14. That's 17 then, I think. Spending a night with the neighbor's wife. Yeah, lust. So he had 2 of these, 7, that's 14. He had vulgar arts, so 16, and he was lying about things. Yeah, claimed he had no wife. So that means, again, that is 17. Fangor, 17. But I don't know what his starter merit is, though. I don't know what his starter merit is my problem. Wait, is that an explanation? Is there an explanation somewhere? Shush, it's fine. Oh, here. Yeah, the merit changes, so I only have to do the changes, right? I don't have to do anything else, we'll see. Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. That should be -7. Wore ridiculous headgear. That is beauty. Beauty is -2, so that's 9. Claimed he had not betrayed. That's 10. Expelled from the party of order. I don't know what that means. Well, that is 10. -10. Claimed he had not betrayed High Lazarus during his situation. That's lying. Ridiculous headgear. I can't believe that headgear, like, beauty is higher than lying. Okay. So that's 3. That's 10. It should be 10. Or is this 30 because of he did it 3 times? Well, the time 21 or something. Well, no, I think it only counts as 1. We'll see. We'll see if it only counts as 1. So that is 10. Okay, Lothar. Oh, yeah, is it then? Oh, it is per thing. So, let's see. Because if he did that 3 times, that would be 21. Right? 17, 14, 21. 21. 23, 24. No. But it says 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. So what if I would do this? Okay, so I think these two, this the minus 17 is correct. So the Walter Keane is the problem. Flirted 3 times with different married women during a party convention. Oh, wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. So this is the numbers count. So 7 times 3 is 21. 5 times 2 is 10. So that's 31, right? And then we have 32. Can I calculate? Holy shit, I can't count! Holy fuck. Okay. Lothar. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. That's a 7. Got angry during his questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. That's 7. So that's 14. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive descendant Mary and her husband Peter, evaluated as 15 merit. So you are at 1, I believe. Is that done 0, 1 or is it 1? Plus. Yeah, that should be correct. George Bailey. Left his work at the tannery early, so that's a 3. Drank excessive amounts of gin at his scrawny cat, that is 7, so that's 10 in total. Old Oak, that is 17 in total. This might be another 7. Right? So that's 23. And denied 4 times that he's done these acts. So that's minus 4. Yeah, sorry. Left for 3. 17, 23. So that should be 27? Is that 27? Ah! Let me see if this is correct though. Oh shit, it's not. Is this incorrect? Why? Did I calculate it incorrectly? Oh shit. No, I think this is just correct. But it can't be because... I don't know anymore. Let me look again at Lothar. Lothar. Dinner party where you offered large amount of wine. The large amount of wine should be indulgence. So 7. Got angry and shouted at the high armor. That's another 7. So why is it not 1? I think it has to be 1. It has to be 1. So Judge Bailey is the one. Left his work in the tannery early. That should be diligence, basically. So -3. Yes. This is again excessive amounts of stuff, so this is 14. Because of the 7. 7, so this is 2 times 7 is 14. And then we have the diligence stuff. 14 plus 3 is 17. Approach a married woman with an indecent offer. Is that... what is that? That should be lust. So that is 17 plus 7 is 23. And then he lied about it 4 times. So that is 4 times 1. So it should be 27. So I don't get it. I'm not sure what I'm getting wrong here. Let's just look at the other stuff. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. So 60 times 60 times 3. 60 times 3. 180? This is lying. And this is lying. So that's all -1. So that's 16. What is 180 minus 16? Is that like 170? 164? Go to calculate. Why is this game doing this to me? 60 times 3. Yes. Minus 16. Yeah, 164. 200 minus 164. Plus 36. Plus 36. Okay, Gideon, you have bad fashion. Outrageous hairstyle. So that is fashion. That is -2. And then he showed emotions. That's a really hard one for him. Got down 10 times during questioning. So that is a 70. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. It refuses to start working. Job skipping. So that is 5 times 3 is 15. Rejected High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance of the castle. Yeah, and that is 1. 88. Minus 88. Oh, he's fucked. I don't get this. Do I see how much merit he still has somewhere? Like, is he in the building? And, like, what do I do? Like, do I need to check what his... Like, this is birth year and stuff, but it doesn't say which merit he still had left. Because that is weird. Because we know all this is correct. So, let me look the guide, because this is weird to me. I'm ignoring that, I didn't see that. I'm still not seeing that, fuck that. Okay, thank you. Number of years is 3. Yes, that's fine. Because I already thought with the paper and everything, like 3 years. That I already assumed. During a tribunal, blank is judged to have the largest deduction in all tribute history. Is that the fashion dude? It shouldn't. I hope it's not the... Oh, is he burned to a crisp, maybe? Prince of Dusk. I'm not sure. Okay, let me... again look at stuff. Okay, fashion, dialogue. Yeah. We know the terms. I don't want to... Yes, we know that. Okay, this one we were correct. Lothar held a dinner... -7, -7. Yeah, okay, plus a 1. That one is correct. Left to Sandry, -3. Correct. Scrawny Cat, Indulgence, -7. Yes, -7. Approached a woman, Indecent Offer, -7. And the night 4 times. For a total of... Oh, -28. Okay, I just miscalculated that. This one I miscalculated. Wait. So, yes, 3. 14. Oh, I did +6 instead of +7. Yeah, this is 24. I should have used this again. Left this work and it's tannery early. That's a 3. Excessive amounts of that's just +21. Yes, that's 24. Oopsie me, the night 4 times. Yes, that's 28. Okay, I'm dumb. I can't math. That's 28. Okay, I just can't math for the life of me. That's not a mistake of the game, I'm just dumb. Okay, now the other one. I probably also mathed it incorrectly. Yeah, 16 on work is... 3 times 60 is 180. Yeah, he claims to work in his castle, helps his servants clean it. I assume that is a lie. So that is 16. Like, let me see what the claims he works in his castle. Is that just or is that a 3? Let me see what that is. Because I counted it as a lie, but it might be a 3. Let me see, 198 then. If that is a 3. Or is that a lie? Oh, I did minus before. Wait. So we have 180 plus claims. Like, I still don't know if that is a lie or not. So it's either +4 or +2. I don't know how I did that. It's one of the two. Okay. There, I didn't even need to look at the hints. Okay. So, Gideon is the one. If you look at everything, Gideon has a really large deduction. The merit deduction. Like, here, Gideon Bell has a really big one. So, Gideon Bell. Poor guy. To execute his punishment, I assume that the idol was used on him. And he lost... What did he lose? And he lost what? And died. He just lost... What? He lost a number and died. What? What? Is it Frank's? Like, is it the amounts of francs that this guy had with him? No? I don't know. What did he lose? His blue hair? I don't get it. He lost, oh, years. They took away years. Because he looks old now. I was like, why does he look old now? Because they sucked life out of him. He sucked this many years out of him. Or souls. I don't know what that thing exactly There. So the merit is they're giving them life or having them lose life. Depending on how they do in life, they either gain extra life with the idol or lose extra life with the idol. And that dude, Gideon, who was young and everything, He got punished, and the merit is 88 years. So every people who's getting judged, they suck the life out of them, or give extra years to them because of the apple that we saw. We know that the idol can do that. So the Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during his tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 100, which resulted in his death. That's why I didn't recognize him. Because his life got sucked out of him. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, these virtues were a bit weird to me. This is just because I can't math for the life of me, but it is logical. It's very logical what everything said. And this is also logical. Like, this you could have easily, like, I found it in the guide, unfortunately, but you can easily figure it out by the newspaper and, like, the lawyer, but, yeah. Okay. So I think this is the last one. There are some extras, but due to time... Oh, wait. Chapter 14, The New Order, the slight delay in the peaceful march to the King's Castle. Holy shit. I might even do an extra stream, I'm thinking. Because it's 30 minutes. I'm not sure if I can finish this in 30 minutes. Because it's the last one. And if you look at this... There's more stuff here. Let me click on it. Yeah, I think these are just small scenarios. If I look at everything. So I'm thinking, instead of going overtime on stream, I think I'm going to keep the finale. Because it seems like there might be... Yeah, this seems quite big. Yeah, this seems quite big. So I'm going to end the stream for now, finish it up next stream, and do the extras in the next stream. I think that should be good for filling in extra stuff, basically, but the plot thickens. Like the dude actually died. How is he called? Edmund. If you look at stuff. Because we don't see Edmund anymore. We see all the other people here. Like, he apparently was a part of the Order that we didn't know about. And he apparently recruited, or they were in cahoots all together, and it was just pretending. Like, because he... David... is also like pretending to be in the tribunal. But why did they pick Lazarus? That I don't understand. We don't know who Lazarus Hurst is. Or is Lazarus, hear me out, is Lazarus Hurst how's it called? I just mentioned him. Because this was always weird to me. Like, the other dude died. They said they died. Here. Oh, no, wait. Because Lazarus came out of nowhere. And if you look at this, Edmund... Edmund was hiding. Edmund Cloudsley. But what if Lazarus is Edmund but younger? I'm really wondering that. Because he was hiding there. And here, his associate basically said this. Disfigured him and died. He did not. We know that. We know that he was hiding. So, what I believe now, because this could actually be, like, if you look at his face, this actually could be young Edmund. I think they used the reverse spell on Edmund as a younger person and changed his name. I think that is the case. Because why would his associate, like, pretend, basically, help the guy who, David, help the guy who was trying to steal from him, basically. Because I think, like I said, we'll see. I think that Lazarus is Edmund but younger. But we'll see for next time. Virtue -1. Yes, I don't know why I wrote that there. But I assume that is that. But like I said, we shall see on the next stream if that is the case. Like I said, I am absolutely enjoying the game. I am just not being able to math, and some things are just too overwhelming in a way, like the virtues, to figure out what belongs to what. So, like I said, some things are a little bit like, picky about things, but I got most of the stuff without any hints. Like, especially with the falling and everything. Like, I think it is fair. I think it is still really good design, basically, how to figure out something. Some things are a little bit dumb, though. Like the footprints. Like, you didn't really need it. Or the... What else? What was it again? I don't remember. That we're both like, yeah, right. That is apparently a thing. Like the shoes or something. I'm not sure. But, oh yeah, and the druggy eyes, I should have paid attention to that, because I knew the poster existed, but I didn't even pay attention to the poster that much. But that's, again, more on me than on the game. Like, I'm absolutely enjoying it. I can't wait for part 2, even though I'm not finished with this one yet. Like, part 2 is in the making, and I will definitely play that on stream, but yeah, finish this one first. Let's give a raid to Umar, which is an old friend of mine. He is playing some Mario Kart World right now. So go have fun watching him get blue shelled or something. Have a nice weekend, guys. Don't forget to be kind to each other. And yeah, I'll see you back on Tuesday. Bye!